okay, getting better. Trying to just improve every day.
Is the bye week coming at the right time for you?
It's the perfect time, yeah. It's going to be nice to just keep rehabbing my ankle and hopefully get ready to go.
Is there a chance you could play versus Cal if you're continuing to improve?
That's my goal, yeah. That's my goal, is to be back next week.
Can you just talk about just a little bit about, you know, your high ankle sprain? Have you ever kind of suffered one that had been that bad and kind of lingered for this many weeks in your career?
I've dealt with just a regular, you know, ankle, you know, you roll it, a little sprain, and then in a couple days it's okay. And I was really hoping it was going to just go away there after a few days, and it's just kind of lingered around. It's the first time I've dealt with it, and so it's frustrating, but hopefully, like I said, we'll get back out there this week.
As a competitor, what have you kind of been trying to do on the sideline to kind of keep your team engaged, just, you know, knowing how much you'd like to be out there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to just be the best, you know, kind of player coach and second set of eyes, especially for Connor, just trying to help him see what I see on the field, and when he come back to the sidelines or out of practice, trying to just, you know, make sure we're working on the same page, and like I said, just being an extra set of eyes for him, and then just being out of practice, trying to keep the guys going as best as I can.
You've obviously had your fair share of injuries. Just how frustrating has this latest one been for you? Yeah,
it's been really frustrating. You know, last year was really the first major injury I've dealt with, and so it was frustrating, but at the same time, it was kind of new territory for me. Now, being here again for the second straight year is really frustrating, especially with something like an ankle that, you know, I wish I could just tape it up and go out and play, and it's just, you know, keeping me from doing that. So it's really frustrating, but, you know, like I said, I'm trying to stay positive and thinking I'm going to be out there this week.
You mentioned being an extra set of eyes for Connor in particular. What exactly does that kind of entail, you know, on a game day and also through practices maybe? Yeah,
for sure. I mean, when you're out there on the field playing, sometimes it can be tough to see things that you're not necessarily looking at because you're so focused in on the reads, and you know, me being on the sidelines, I can kind of pay attention to that other stuff and tell them, you know, here, I think that you'll have this, you know, maybe in a different situation. And so I think it's huge, and you know, when I was out there against Nevada, I think he did a great job of that as well, and so me and him just trying to help each other is big time.